個誒，使唔使咁耐啊？哦，你有嘢出啦 ，sorry 啊，各位網友大家好啊，琴日又係一瞓咗就已經冇啦，翻唔到轉頭啦，係啊。雖然眼瞓嘅時候瞓覺係好開心，但係一瞓覺就直播唔到噶啦。OK，要做呢個任務，睇下究竟啊，唔係幫我哋個領主係啦，搞佢呢個輝卡，話叫佢走去捉邪教徒，咁肯定唔可以俾佢捉噶嘛，係咪先？等佢冇搞咁多嘢，快啲走未意思啊！咁佢點先會走呢？真係好熱啊！今日真係超熱，唔係講笑。今日 Pokemon 出呢個新嘅宣傳片，好大迴響啊！就同嗰日 Halo Infinite 出 gameplay 一鳩樣，大家都黐緊咗線。Origin 真係好撚煩，即係唔識咗佢唔得嘅。一先啊，Archfighter
What do you want here, lad?
God save, Monsignor. My name's Henry, and I've been sent by Sir Hanish of Lipa.
Sir Hanish. And why is he sending you?
I'm to assist you in your search.
Oh, I see. How considerate of him. Well, you've come at the right time. I need someone who'll go unnoticed among the locals. I'm sure Sir Hanish told you what I'm doing here.
He said you're looking for heretics?
Exactly.
Looking for heretics.
I'm seeking out the sores that inflict the body of the church. The rash of heretics. Waldensians. Dangerous heretics, one and all.
What can I do to
How
help?
can I help you then?
Excellent. Let's get right to the point, Henry. I know how to get to where the heretics congregate.
And what's stopping you from going there, sir?
That is to say, I know in theory. The crux of the matter is this. We caught a heretic in Gutenberg who told us of the heretics in Ushitz. Regrettably, by the time he got around to describing their meeting place, he was already raving and hardly coherent.
I see. So do you know where they meet up, or don't you?
Possibly. His account was confused, to say the least.
Hello，
I have a record
好耐冇見啦，
somewhere
琴日
here.
冇玩咧，因為
Can you read,
一
boy?
瞓咗就翻唔到轉頭啦。
Naturally, Father. Otherwise, Sir Hanish wouldn't have sent me.
I see. It's a
冇
good
兩個星期
thing
冇玩
at
咁
least
玩
the
咩咧？
servants of the
菲律賓彈咗兩個
nobility
星期係
have
嘛？
suitable education. Some of their own offspring can hardly write their own names. Here's the record of the interrogation. From what I can make out, his description of the route starts at the local tavern. Once you've found something out, come back and see me.
I'll do my best, Father.
其實我而家點講呢？即係戰鬥方面就已經冇乜問題㗎啦，就應該即除非係一次過遇到幾個高呢嘅敵人嘅啫，咁就真係打唔切咁樣係啊。咁如果唔係，其實就冇乜問題嘅。咁如果對戰鬥係有信心嘅，咪就係、你個 boss 係 Thesis 係嘛？打 boss 打2星期咁樣。我都好眼瞓。其實我都好眼瞓。戰鬥方面冇問題呢，其實就可以唔等使再理支線嘅，因為升呢已經絕無意義啦。咁咪其實打主線衝過去得㗎啦，係啊，即係純粹係睇下佢嗰啲支線有啲咩故事講咁嘅啫，咁咪睇埋咯。我都唔係全部都接晒啦，即係有興趣嗰啲先做，仲要係啊，因為唔係想話追啲咩㗎啦，其實咁但係完咗主線之後，佢都要繼續打 DLC 嘅，係咪先？難得俾錢買咗嗰啲就係咪先？
Are there any suspects?
Everyone is a suspect. You can be sure of that. But I'll know more after I finish the interrogations.
Who are these Valdensians? I've never heard of them.
Really? Then you've either not been paying attention in church, or the parish priest in Ratai is too idle to read out the bishop. Both possibilities are equally disturbing, but I'll allow you. But to answer your question,
I gathered that much. But what form does the heresy take?
look, boy, I don't have time right now to embark on theological disputation. Besides which, it's not something you need concern yourself with. Suffice it to say, they are heretics.
Very well, Monsignor. I'll get working on it.
God be with you.
咁我哋去睇完本書之後，揾翻嗰啲邪教徒出嚟啦嚇。咁好彩我哋又識睇書啫。Quest item Ulch's document 唔係呢個黐線。Heretics testimony record of the interrogation of the heretic Peter of Hadric. This account was written down by Master Borislav, scribe to the Archbishop, recording the testimony given by the questioned heretics, whereby the interrogation was conducted by the Very Reverend John of Oseg, Monsignor and Vicar to the Archbishop, and the awful rite of torture was carried out by the town executioner Francis Shanks in the town jail, according to the resolution of the town council. In the township of Ulchis, where the vicar then asked the prisoner to elaborate, that is, who they were and in what house they assembled. I began my pilgrimage in Ulchis, a den of iniquity where the people were drinking and fornicating. Bathhouse 啊，即佢係做咩啊？即係 fornicating 喎。So I left that corrupt place at once, and at once I saw another abomination, the temple of the bribe and Antichrist. With the proud Babylon Tower, I went past it quickly towards the rising sun. When I left the village, I came upon a crossroad and did not know which way to go, so I fell on my knees and prayed. And my prayer was heard, for the finger of Christ rose from the ground, and show the right path. On I went through the sinful land, and suddenly I heard the sound of a 1,000-headed crow at work, and I saw the queen and the towers. I journeyed further on, and all at once there rose from the ground the jaws of Bohemia, and his broken teeth jutted up to the heavens like the tombstone of the Moabit. So I ran through the mouth of the beast, and by the wall I saw the apostate Peter and Andrew.即係點啊？The body of the heretic was buried outside the cemetery wall, as befit, so that it should not corrupt hollow ground. Thereby the case of the heretic Peter Hadrick was brought to the close accordance with ecclesiastical law. 只不過係啲方向啫，寫得有啲似謎題咁，唔可以叫做 heretics 係嘛？係咪先？首先係飲酒同搏嘢嘅地方，佢呢度冇浴場嘅，即係旅館啦。OK。哎呀，我應該上馬，我應該上馬。嗰邊。Hello， 好耐冇見啊！上個月介紹嘅 game 就係得一隻 Bravely Default 2係有啲興趣嘅，但係 Bravely Default 2隨時都可能要玩60-70個鐘，我又唔係好想玩。跟住下個月都唔知有咩 game 玩都未睇，唉，好似都係冇乜 game 玩，好似係完全冇嘢出啊！呢個2-3月嗰啲真係。我嚟講好麻煩啊！唉，今日早起啊，真係冇work from home，日都早瞓，唉，我一路都冇work from home噶啦，我咪日都係咁，我唔知，唉，究竟係咩原因？睇下先啊！我由呢度開始，然之後就係行右邊嘅。咁嗰個 church 喺呢邊啊嘛。係啦，佢頭先第二樣嘢講個 church 啦，出咗去個城之後就分岔路。咁出咗去先睇到。仆街啊！向右邊行都可以行撚錯。 OK， 我哋出咗條村先。係啦，咁呢個佢話佢唔知行邊，所以就跪低祈禱啊嘛。咁所以就佢祈禱之後係哦係啦，行左邊，係行呢個有 shrine 嗰邊。OK， 屌，真係唔明呢隻 game 點解成日都會俾中文輸入法卡住。3B Hive， 咦？佢咧就咁攞 honey 喎，我估佢唔到添。咁我哋過埋3個 B Hive 之後呢，就會去到呢個 interesting site， 又係一個爛咗嘅唔知乜鬼嘢嚟。跟住就係呢邊係轉翻左，做人俾希望。唉，哇，做乜事啊呢度？先，點解會係呢個？妖，行錯路喎！我應該行呢邊喎。哎呀頂！唉，又行錯路。Anthem 都有俾個希望佢㗎，只不過佢失望啫嘛，變咗咁咪由佢咯，係咪先？你知唔知而家日本嗰邊 trending 乜鬼嘢？日本而家 trending 緊啊個 Pokemon 珍珠鑽石重製，我冇玩過珍珠鑽石嘅，因為珍珠鑽石重製，然之後有啲人話珍珠鑽石重製啊，俾翻同一樣嘅，即係同翻以前同一樣嘅嘢俾佢哋，係啦，照 copy and paste， 仲要改咗佢嘅人物風格喎，係啊，即係嗰啲戰鬥啊嗰啲咧，其實係冇變，但係跟住唔知點解咧，平時行嘅時候咧就變咗唔係原本嗰個 style， 仲樣衰咗咁樣。好撚嬲咁樣，跟住喺 Twitter 嗰度係咁喺度屌，係咁喺度屌，都係當妓女咁 high 真係。呢個世界好多陰謀論嘅，條嗰啲人就直頭係話咩啊？嗰個蕭山啊，佢喺度講香港電影啊，嗰段嘢啊，都係游學修佢哋想揾 noise， 叫阿蕭山自己講嘅添，唔係叫阿蕭山夾埋一齊講嘅添。我心諗會唔會係撚係咁啊？屌蕭山會同你玩呢啲嘢，俾你估到仲係蕭山嚟咩？咁樣係咁噶啦。先啊！等，我咪過 我呢度，之後向前行。哦。Secret meeting place。
Seems I found it. A cross, nicely carved. Someone in the village might recognize it.
吓？fuck 咩 up 啊？有咩喂？喺 EA 角度嚟講，佢係冇 fuck up 到嘅喎。你知唔知 Anthem 買幾撚多㗎？黐線，仲有冇得退錢嘅喎？嚇 Origin 係唔係 Steam 嚟嘅喎？點冇得退錢嘅喎？有冇得退錢啊？我記得好似係冇得退錢，或者退錢嗰個手續好嚴啦。我記得嗰陣時 Anthem 係好撚多人想去嘈佢退錢呢，最後係得澳洲係有咁嘅法律先至退得到啊嘛，係咪？你要 Origin 退錢係退唔撚到噶嘛 ，cut 有線咁樣樣，啲咩代代平安，我家年買咗幾百萬套喎，起碼買咗幾百萬喎，fuck 咩啊？fuck 咩 up 啊？賺撚到笑啦！即係佢喺我哋眼中係做錯嘢啫，對條數嚟講係冇做錯到嘛。嗰條友喺邊啊？喺呢度。屌啊！花得骨面都瞓撚咗覺啦，我仲點揾佢啊？仲要都冇撚晒人添。
I am honored that a knight such as
I'm looking for the owner of this cross. Thanks.
farewell.
Ask Father Godwin 係咁噶啦，咁最多都係睇定啲先啫，咁好多人都會買嘅，即係例如包括我係咪先？哇！新一集嘅 Dragon Age 唔係黐線，係乜撚都好啦，即係佢下一隻應該就直接出嘅係咩啫嘛？係係Mass Effect 啫嘛，係咪？咁但係佢再下一隻新嘅 Dragon Age， 哇屌，係唔撚係都屌噶啦，係咪先？花得骨完係咪應該瞓撚咗覺？啊！佢點解要喺上邊啊？佢點解要瞓喺個塔頂啊？
God be with you.
佢唔係有條女嗰間屋嘅咩？上次同佢飲酒嗰陣時，佢就話條女有間屋嘅喎。等陣先。 sorry 啊，出去拎啲紙巾先。黐線，點解會流鼻水㗎？sorry， 翻嚟。但係而家新嗰集《古惑狼》好似唔係 Naughty Dog 整㗎咯喎。Naughty Dog 仲得閒整呢啲咁嘅死人嘢咩
Didn't I see you outside practicing sword? I wouldn't have...
With a stick.
The village folk said you consecrate the crosses they keep at home.
Indeed I do. Why do you ask, Hal?
I was just wondering if you could remember who owns this one.
I could, but I might not want to tell you.
Why?
People said they saw you talking with a vicar. They're afraid that Sir Hanush sent you here to help him.
That's not how it is.
And how is it?
Sir Hanush sent me to find out what he wants, and to get him out of here if possible.
Well, then we share the same interest. But I'd still prefer it to end with nobody burned at the stake.
You needn't worry. There are no heretics here.
So I would hope. But these Inquisitors always find something. They hate to go back to their superiors empty-handed. Where did you find the cross?
Let's do a deal. I'll tell you where I found it, and you tell me whose it is.
Very well. Tell me.
I found it in the woods. It looked like people met there. There were other things, candles, a cloth, and so on.
Damn it. That really does seem like...
That the vicar is right to be looking here. It surprised me, too. So whose is it?
The cross is definitely the Bowers, I remember that. But that just can't be. I can't believe it. If they really are heretics, though...
What do you want to do?
I don't know. But I'll do anything in my power to prevent a heretic witch hunt taking hold here.
I see. It wouldn't make Sir Hanush too happy either.
My thoughts exactly. But the question still remains what to do about it. The vicar won't give up till he's found what he wants. You know what, boy? Before we do anything else, we ought to make sure whether there really are heretics here.
What do you propose?
That's simple. Listen to how they say their prayers.
吓？
But how can I listen to their private prayers? I don't suppose they'll be praying that way in the church.
Certainly not. In the church they'd pray the usual way. But at home it's a different matter entirely. I know they meet at the farm in the evening with all the domestics. They'll surely be praying then.
All right, but how can I listen in?
I don't know. Crouch beneath the window? Climb up in the loft? That way you'll be sure to hear everything said in the main room.
Right, I'll get on with it.
God be with you.
Evening pay 啊，已經過撚咗 evening 嘅喎，覺都瞓埋啦。睇下先啊 ，A 啊 A 啊，睇下先。The Bower Farm is suspected。咦唔係喎，屌！黐線！依度哇唔得！希唔好似嚟之前都已經係冇瞓覺。
God grant you help.
Can I slip?
Certainly. For how long?
Just the one.
No problem.
Here you go.
You've got it all.
Where do I go?
You'll have no trouble finding it. Right inside the door to the building, there's a ladder up to the loft. Your bed's ready there. God bless.
搞錯。行出去出邊，喺 B 嗰度。因為 餵狗添，仲有冇嘢可以餵狗咧？係冇嘅。喂，點解啲 NPC 可以成日都唔同人講嘢嘅？哇！佢停低咗又，佢停低又唔同你講嘢，唔停低都唔同你講嘢。哇！真係咧〜佢屋企真係好撚遠，跑極都未到喂。哦，我下一個路口要轉左。等先，等先。我唔可以，但我一定唔可以問佢哋啦。但係我 private area，咁我做啲嘢就會 suspicious， 就會俾人發現，咁就唔好入去。如果嚿包都未食又。我死伏低先，我入去偷聽佢講嘢。transpassing 唔好嘛，咁我哋等等先。 得，落馬。我都未行入去，佢已經播定嗰啲懸疑音樂，想點？
I could try listening from here.
都仲未夠鐘，都仲要等。
And of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Bless us, O Lord, and these thy gifts which we are bound to receive from thy bounty. Through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen. They took old Wenzel to the presbytery today. His farm is nearby. It's only a matter of time
before they come for me. I know.
And what are we going to do about it? That vicar is baying for blood, the beast. He will devour you alive.
I do not intend to do anything about it. I shall not waver from my faith, nor turn my back on it.
My dear, what on earth are you saying?
If they come for me, I will go quietly. And I will not lie.
Are you serious? Don't you know what they'll do to you?
I can well imagine. But I am resolved.
The Lord have mercy.
Do not fear. I surrender to God's will. And I do not condemn you if you decide to leave.
I'll stay by your side. Although I'd rather that you decided otherwise.
咁佢究竟信咩啫？
And you
係
have no
heretics 嗰啲
fear,
乜
my
嘢究
brothers
竟？
in Christ. Stay true to God's plan as I shall. Go and spread the true faith amongst all good folk.
I'm sorry, I wish there was another way.
You should eat your supper and depart right away. Who knows? You may come for us at dawn.
有冇咁多蘿蔔啊？食蘿蔔係可以越食越精神，我真係未聽過。嚇到！我連自己隻馬都唔知去邊。中世紀營養學，啲人話啲人話食蘿蔔係可以咩啊？增強眼力添。我好似睇嗰套戲係好撚黐線嘅，係啊！你竟然夠膽啱得 man 我，仲要夜襲都唔斬鳩死你哋，係咪你啊？好似係你喎。
Give me all you have.
收皮啦！佢係暈咗啫，sorry。因為我 head cracker 係卜佢頭卜暈咗啫，係未死嘅，未死嘅。但係點解我打佢個頭係咁卜佢個頭？佢個頭個裝甲係冇事，但係隻手啊、身啊裝甲做爛晒，唔明。死咗啊？咦，佢真係死咗喎！我嗰時睇嗰套戲係好撚黐線，我而家唔記得佢叫咩名，都唔知點解會 download 嚟睇。佢講一個神槍手，可能嗰套戲就係叫神槍手，係啦。佢係講一個神槍手係不停係咁食蘿蔔，因為食蘿蔔係會有呢個咩啊？紅蘿蔔素係啊，係有紅蘿蔔素，係啊，係會增強呢個視力嘅，係啊。咁佢就不停係咁食紅蘿蔔，然之後就不停係咁 headshot 人哋啦。嗰套係，屌你而家諗翻起嗰套應該係溝片嚟嘅，好撚溝。佢一路咬住啲紅蘿蔔，唔係即係佢右手揸槍，左手揸住紅蘿蔔，然之後就係咁 headshot 人哋，之後係咁咬紅蘿蔔。最撚溝嘅地方就係佢係要去救條女嘅，佢係要去救條女嘅。咁佢又唔單止係救條女啦，咁本身即係英雄救美呢啲嘢就應該㗎啦。咁佢係救埋條女個女嘅，因為嗰條女係單親媽咪嚟嘅。OK，咁跟住就順手救埋人哋個女啦，咁樣。跟住條女又問佢：點解你要係咁咬紅蘿蔔嘅？增強視力啊嘛，或者係開槍，或者佢開嗰槍係好撚遠，因為佢溝片嚟嘅嘛，佢唔需要理物理邏輯嘅，佢開槍好撚遠都射得中。呢條女話咁遠你都射得中，食紅蘿蔔嚟啊嘛咁樣。哇！我真係覺得，我而家真係諗起，真係覺得好撚溝，做乜嘢啊？
God be with you. So I went to check on the Bower farm, and I don't have good news.
Do tell.
They most certainly are heretics, at least as far as I can tell.
Are you sure? What did you hear?
Well, for a start, the evening prayers were led by a woman.
That is certainly unusual, but nothing conclusive in itself.
That's not all. They're afraid the vicar will be coming after them.
Who wouldn't fear that? That swine finds fault with everyone.
Well, it's not like you'd have to try too hard. Mrs. Bower plans to confess everything.
Confess what exactly?
Most likely her faith. The people of the farm were trying to discourage that, but her mind's made up.
Oh, good Lord, that's all I need. What am I to do?
Hmm. 等先。 等陣先，我點先可以？其實唔緊要嘅，最緊要係呢個 Inquisitor 走咗嘅啫。只要佢走咗，就我哋有獎勵㗎啦。只要佢走咗，我就有獎勵㗎。但係佢點先會走呢？
And what do you want to do? They are heretics after all.
Yes, but they're still people, for God's sake. You know what he's going to do to them.
I've got a general idea.
And you'll just let that happen? You have to talk them out of it, Al. You must convince them to run.
Me? And what am I supposed to say to them? I'm the one who's been hunting them down.
So who better? Do you think they'll listen to me? I'm a priest. If there's anyone they can't abide, it's me. You have to try at least. For their own good and for yours, Hal.
You're right. Someone has to help them.
I'm glad you see it that way. Now hurry. You never know when the vicar might come for them. Good luck, then.
但係嗰班人死唔死好似對我冇影響㗎喎。班人死唔死好似對我係冇影響嘅。咦？點解用唔到條梯嘅呢度？硬食㗎喎，跌落去係。條梯冇撚用。即係作為一個冷血嘅 Henry 係直接同我哋講就得㗎。
My respects to you.
I found them, Monsignor.
Pardon me?
I found the heretics.
Really? And who are they?
The Bauer family and their entire household.
Well, I expect you to give me some evidence. In the last few days, I've been hearing how practically everyone here is a heretic.
I found that place the captive heretic talked about, and I found a family cross there. It took a bit of asking around, but I learned it belongs to the Bauers. Their farm isn't far from here, to the north. And then all I had to do was go there and do a little spying.
What of it? What did you hear?
They were afraid you'd come for them. Some of them were talking about leaving the farm. Seems they're of another faith.
A different faith? Where did you get that from, my boy? There is only one faith. One God, one church. Understood?
Yes, I'm sorry, Monsignor. I didn't express myself well.
You're forgiven, but be careful what you say. A little remark like that could draw the kind of attention you really don't want. Now, to the point. Did you hear their prayer?
Yes, and it was the normal Lord's Prayer. Just at the end, they begged God, if you'll forgive my saying, to rid us of that devil in Rome.
God forgive those poor souls, for they know not what they do.
Then they had a discussion. Mrs. Bauer seems to want to confess to it all, but the others were trying to talk her out of it.
Confess? A heretic who wants to confess? There'll most certainly be more to it than meets the eye.
She seemed pretty determined.
Never trust the word of a heretic. They're the devil's vessels. Remember, he tries his tricks through them.
I'll bear that in mind.
Well, that will probably suffice for me. You did well. And for your devotion to Mother Church, you deserve a just reward.
Thank you, Monsignor.
Now please excuse me. I need to arrange for their arrest and interrogation.
Of course.
Goodbye.
咁我就佢捉完人，佢真係會走啊！咁跟住就我就有獎勵啦，耶！可以返去。 啊，翻到去先瞓啦，翻到去天光啦。因為放大啲嘅地圖嗰個睇下究竟行到去邊。誒，咁即係喺呢度咯喎。OK，咁等一等佢啊。
God be with you, lad. What?
It's all sorted out, sir. You've no need to worry about the vicar anymore.
Excellent. Some good news at last. I've heard some pretty wild rumors from Ujits. So what happened there exactly?
Maybe this will surprise you, sir, but there really were heretics in Ujits.
Are you telling me the vicar didn't come to stick his nose in my possessions?
I don't know about that, but he definitely suspected there were heretics hereabouts, and he was right.
Christ. A man doesn't expect that sort of thing in his own fiefdom. Did you catch them?
I told the vicar everything, and he had them arrested. They should be on their way to Kuttenberg by now.
And the vicar's gone with them. It gives me no pleasure to know he hit on something here. It gives him every excuse to return. But it's certainly good news for the moment. Anyway, Henry, thanks for dealing with that vicar. You pulled a thorn from my side. Here's a little token of my gratitude.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck then.
佢唔知喺邊度掹把劍出嚟俾我，但我有劍啊！只係一把個跌低好多嘅劍。Let's see now. The long sword of St. Michael's, patron of soldier and sentries, guardians of law and order and defenders. The masterfully forged blade of steel that would do even the archangel proud. Is made of the best material and its rich ornament make it a fine piece. 我唔覺喎，58佢嗰個吉嘅 damage 係高過把劍，急高過呢把劍咯，但係就。 我翻返城堡嗰邊瞓覺先。佢係咪嗰間房係咪呢度？我間房喺呢邊。點能夠估得到你呢？真係。又唔記得食嘢添。黐線，點解又拍佢又拍新嘅 Superman 嘅電影，但係點解係 JJ Album 啊？點解又係 JJ Album 啊？哦，佢呢度真係喺呢邊，唔會冇個地方有嘢食咁殘忍嘅。GG Album 大把嘢做，點會冇嘢做啫？嗰個 Game of Thrones 兩條友就真係冇嘢做啦。其實我覺得 JJ Album 冇問題啊，但我唔知點解佢係 Superman 啫，係咪先？Superman 唔係應該係揾翻阿 Sex Sender 咩？
I need the key to Yezhek's cell.
So Radzig let him have his way in the end. He should have let me beat some answers out of him.
Don't take it that way. He probably wants to talk to me because he reckons he can hoodwink me. But that's where he's wrong.
Just try not to mess it up. Here's that key.
Thanks.
似我頭先係咪係我 stealth 竟然係升咗咧？頭先仆喺度。咦，有得 stealth Q 喎，有啲用。但我要執把匕首翻嚟用下先得。嗯？唔係寫住 unlock 嘅佢呢度。我有事㗎咯喎！
Well, finally, I've had quite a wait.
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
You brought me here. You should consider it an honor.
It's true to say I have a lot of questions.
Well, there you are, then. It did cross my mind, though, that it might be nice to get some assurances for my cooperation. After all, I'm the one the Margrave unjustly declared the scourge of the land and expelled from Moravia. They even pulled my beautiful castle down. It was the necessity of making a living that forced me to take some liberties.
I suppose there's some truth in that. I may speak with Sir Radzig and he might pardon you, but not unless you start talking.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
係咯，你又唔係整 coin 嗰個人。
Too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions. But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too. But I don't know who.
一定係啦，如果唔係佢哋點會拎到嗰啲材料呢？一定係 monastery 有人嘅，但係唔知邊個，又唔知邊個。
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sasau, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
Old friends? Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
Crimps? You're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed men?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones.
Where can I find the recruit?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sasau. It's about who you know, as always.
You said you gave them money.
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
This Eric, you reckon he's not the...
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by...
Where can I find this Eric? You must have...
He used to come to the workshop unannounced. And after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
This highly placed person at the monastery, what can you...
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the forgeries in patent.
I see. Is there anything else at all you can tell me about him?
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold feet.
That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Edzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being a renegade.
咁未去到。
I can try, but I can't promise you anything.
個 A 呢？喂，黐線，佢唔係隨時都 display 緊個 A 喺邊嘅咩？唉，去嗰邊。Come。
Watch what you're doing! There's people walking here!
都搞錯咗你咩？
So what have you learned?
All sorts of things. There's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Yezhek claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the utmost caution.
Why? Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
你知唔知邊個信得過啊？黐
If the
線！
church is truly involved, I have no authority.
I understand. There's no messing around with the church.
Quite. Especially when we're not sure which side it's on.
Do you think the church could be on Sigismund's side?
More likely on a side of their own. It depends what Sigismund has to offer them. But I know one thing for sure. No one will want to anger them. I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric? Who is he?
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in Sasau and forming an army.
Damn! So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Yezhek is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
You should return to Sasau and take a closer look at those recruiters. If they're going to attack, we must find out sooner than last time.
It might not be as straightforward as that. Sir Yezhek didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's an armed force amassing here and nobody knows anything. Go to Sasau and try to find them.
I'm not sure where to start, sir.
Then ask around the alehouses and inns, or at the Rathaus. Someone must have heard something. These things can't be entirely kept in the dark. Whatever you do, be careful, Henry. And best not mention my name. It would attract unwelcome attention. What we want is for the crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best I can.
I know I'm asking a lot of you. But I know of no one else who could help as much as you can now.
As you command, sir.
唔需要提任何有關於庭外和解事係唔需要再提。A、B、C 喺晒呢度啦，咁啊，你逐個睇下先。Sasau Bailiff innkeeper。等陣先啊，佢任務本身係點講？我諗起啊，今日剩返係些少時間。你 Dashco 都冇啊！其實係冇乜人，係得 Ushis 同埋 Neuhof 係有賣馬嘅，其他地方係冇嘅。哇！咁我咪由地圖嘅一邊去到另一邊。想買啲關於馬嘅嘢，應該喺 Horse Trader 嗰度咯，嗬。狗，
Good evening.
Bridal Cavalry。Charisma 夠啦，唔使啦。直接買隻馬先。
I'd like to buy a.
I'm glad to hear it. We're badly in need of selling some. Have you looked them over?
Not yet.
Then go and have a look in the stables, so you know what you're buying. May the Lord watch over you.
好。佢就係咁叫 horse， 咁我點知邊個買邊個打邊個啊？是打一隻都好過我呢隻㗎啦。37、220、100、207，哇！真係我呢隻係最勁喎。咦 ，Sora 人呢？
I'd like to buy a...
I'm glad to hear. Have you looked them over?
I have.
The best there are. Is there one in particular?
佢完全冇寫名，佢而家跟住又俾名我，咁我點？咁我點知邊隻打邊隻啊？
Hmm. Do you need a hand with it?
I certainly do. After what happened, I don't know where to begin. Throw out everything that's burnt? But why bother? There's just no point anymore. Our best customer was Sir Divish of Talmberg. He paid handsomely for our horses. But now my husband is... Although we still breed...
Then why would he stop buying?
I don't know, really. Take our dabbled grey and show him to his lordship. He's a fine steed. A bit of a devil, but fast as the wind. That ought to convince Sir Divish.
All right, I'll go and ask Sir Divish. Maybe I'll...
That would be very kind of you, lad. Good luck then.
咦，呢隻都唔係好快啫喎。先，我自己呢邊。之前就唔問佢有咩做啦，雖然我都知佢講得就一定係有嘢做，但我又俾人點咗去。
This one is from Neuhoff. Take good care of him for me.
又俾人呃鳩咗去做支線。我覺得佢啲支線呢係好有啲無聊。其實應該係班人係咪唔係好識得諗點樣整支線，同埋都唔係好識得諗點樣整 open world game。我覺得最大缺點喺呢度。因為後期好少少嘅，後期係有啲咩傳奇騎士啊、挑理機啊咁樣呢，都正常嘅。即你 open world game， 你最緊要係集郵啊嘛，係咪先？如果唔係 Ubisoft 點解要你爬緊晒咁多個塔啫？佢應該有啲乜鬼嘢傳奇盜賊嚇，最撚勁嘅盜賊團伙啊，匿埋喺嗰啲地圖嘅時候角落頭咁樣呢，叫你行山長水遠，然之後佢就有幾廿個人咁樣喺度等緊你去殺啊咁樣呢。然之後你就要喺度諗究竟係用箭好啊，定係過去放毒好啊，諸如此類嗰啲，即起碼應該要咁樣集個油啊嘛，係咪先？而家你喺路上邊都會見到，係可能係有啲好撚勁嘅盜賊喺度等緊你殺，但係佢冇名啊，佢真係叫盜賊啊嘛，你明唔明啊？冇咗集郵嗰個 feeling 啊，真係。其實係好簡單嘅，又唔使整到好奇幻嘅，真係。
The Lord be praised. What bring?
My lord, I bring greetings from Smill's widow, Zora, mistress of the Neuhof stud farm.
Zora. The poor woman, to lose her husband in such a terrible way. How can I help her?
She sends her respects and would like to ask, if you don't mind, why you stopped buying horses from her.
I take my horses from Ushitz now. It's no reflection on Zora or her people, but it was clear to me after the tragedy at Neuhof that the stud farm would never recover. I'm not inclined to buy my steeds from a stud farm run by a woman. You can understand that, can't you? Being a stable master is a man's work.
Her horses! They're beautiful, powerful animals, my lord. Impeccable hooves, strong teeth, clean ears. You certainly won't get any better from Ushitz.
You do seem to know a great deal about horses. If what you say is true, then I have an idea. We'll hold a horse race, and whoever's horse fares better, that's who we'll buy from. I hope you will carry the Neuhof colors.
It looks that way. I've already bought the horse.
Splendid. Tell my stable master about my decision. Meanwhile, I'll send word to the riders from the other stables around. Let's make a proper show of it. Take care.
跟住就變咗要我騎。
I'm glad to see you.
跟住我諗起個而家好撚紅嗰隻手機遊戲馬娘。我其實一開頭嘅時候係估唔到 CY 係咁黐線，即係佢整咗隻手機 game 係講養馬嘅，咁但係當然照呢個手機 game fashion 嚟講嚇，咁佢梗係唔係真係養馬啦？佢係馬娘啊嘛，咁佢全部啲馬咧都係擬人化咗做女嘅，咁當然就係全部都係少女啦，都係高中生啦，咁跟住唔知點解咧，就啲馬咧做偶像嘅。即仲要佢嗰個故事入邊，人類同馬係兩樣嘢，即係佢唔係成個世界都係淨係得馬或者淨係得人類嘅。總之佢嗰個世界係有一種有智慧嘅生物係叫馬娘嘅。 然之後佢哋就全撚部都淨係可以去跑馬。我覺得呢個係性別歧視啦、種族歧視啦，係啊，即係咩歧視都已經塞緊晒喺同一隻 game 入邊噶啦。哇！即係我覺得呢個係爆炸，簡直就係黐撚線就爆炸。哇！即係完全唔可以俾左膠見到呢隻 game。咁佢哋要當場暴斃，應該一定係出個動畫啊！就係出個動畫。佢本身2018年嘅時候就想整 game 噶啦，因為我唔識睇日文啊。所以我唔知佢原本係咁黐線嘅。點解佢整到 game 唔係？點解佢整到動畫整唔到 game 呢？因為佢嗰啲馬係真㗎。日本係有跑馬㗎嘛，大家都知。咁日本除咗係有跑馬之外，佢本身嘅賽馬嘅賽事係好出名㗎嘛。係啊，嗰啲馬係真㗎，真係有嗰隻馬㗎。只不過佢將真係嗰隻馬。係可能跟嗰啲模式啊，或者係嗰個我唔知啊，可能係總之跟嗰啲毛嘅顏色啦，可能咁就或者膚色啊咁樣咧，就畫咗做一條女，就拎咗出去整 game。點解出唔到 game 啊？因為佢簽咗動畫嗰個版，佢要問啲馬主簽動畫嘅版權，簽完之後佢仲要簽 game 嗰個版權，但係 game 個版權啲馬主唔肯簽。所以佢出唔到 game 一路都，佢整咗㗎啦，早就黐撚線。我真係估我唔識睇日文，我唔識睇日文馬名啊，所以我唔知佢點解，所以我唔知佢點解咁黐線啊！喂，佢啲馬係真嘅，唔係藍娘點同咧？你少女前線啊、藍娘啊啲唔同咧，咁嗰啲係死物嚟噶嘛？藍娘嗰隻藍係死物嚟噶嘛？少女前線嗰啲槍係死物嚟噶嘛？大佬啊！
So Divish has sent me a race? Yes, I'm to tell you he wants to arrange a horse race.
但係馬娘係即嘅生物嚟噶嘛？
True, no one's raced the Talmberg track for ages, and the folk around here could use a bit of excitement. But what's your part in this?
Actually, Mistress Zora sent me. She wants his lordship to start buying her horses again.
Zora? She's from the Neuhof stud, ain't she?
Yes.
I hope with all my heart you win. After what's happened to Zora, she deserves some luck. Do you know the rules of the race?
I don't.
We'll tell you before the start of the race where the poles are and what order you have to reach them in. There's no set course. You can take any route you want. Knowing the lie of the land is very important. You must take a ribbon from each pole, and once you have them all, you can ride back. If you're the first one here, then you win. Got it?
I understand.
All right. But a race like that will take some time to arrange. Bring the dappled grey tomorrow to the gate of the Outer Bailey at noon. The start will be there.
All right, thanks.
See you later.
點知係性別歧視啊？嗰直頭係種族歧視啊！黐線！你知唔知？你知唔知就咁齋騎馬啊，就已經俾動保嗰啲人嗰啲人係狂屌噶啦！即係唔好講女嘅問題先。個 tomorrow noon 喎，咁我咪要瞓10幾個鐘。我坐低睇下書先，真係。咁當然因為佢本身係馬嘅關係，所以啲動保權益就算嘈得幾大聲，佢都好難可以將 人類嘅權益apply落去啲馬身上噶嘛，所以即係動保權益可以嘈，但係真係理係真係冇人理佢咁解啫，純粹係啊。但係你而家變咗人喎，你而家變咗人喎，即係有一個種族係啦，係乜撚都唔做嘅，係啦。隻 game 仲有得配種添啊！當然佢因為佢冇男嘅馬，所以係啲女嘅馬係叫做互相學習啦。佢嗰個叫法嚇係叫互相學習啦。咁大家都知嗰個養馬過程配種係好重要啊。咁佢就係用呢樣嘢就即係代替咗配種，因為佢一定全部都係女啊嘛，冇辦法。跟住，即係有一個種族係有智慧生物，係智慧生物嚟嘅，但係佢有乜撚都唔做，就係負責每日咁俾人訓練，然之後去賽馬，訓練然之後賽馬，訓練然之後賽馬 ，OK。咪都會俾人嘈咯，係啊，都會俾人嘈噶。只不過咁你動保不嬲都嘈，你唔理佢啫嘛，唔代表佢唔嘈噶，會實嘈噶。嚇，咁都未 reach， 冇搞錯啊！Fatality 喎 ，level 5喎，我 level 11噶啦喎，咩啊？我唔夠咩 level？我唔夠 reading 啊？唔係我 reading level 8啦，做乜嘢啊？咁我唔夠咩 level 啊？哦，黐線嘅，鳩死我！你養親動物啲 game 都俾人嘈噶啦，黐線！你唔好話養真寵物，唔係黐線！你唔好有人養真動物啦，你養 Pokemon 都俾人嘈啊，養 Digimon 都俾人嘈啊！Alchemy 我可能真係冇 level 5喎 ，Alchemy 我 level 3咗啊！屌，睇唔撚到本書添。即係而家嗰個問題就係，即係你先唔好講啲馬嘅問題先啦。咁而家你啲馬變咗做女喎。即係雖然我哋隻 game 入邊對女嘅態度同真係對馬係好唔同，係咪先？即係佢唔知點解咧， 只要任何 game 只要係女咧，你就有溝嘅成分㗎啦嘛，就唔知點解係啊。你要帶佢去神社祈禱啦，你要帶佢睇戲啦，你要得閒買下零食俾佢食啦，係咪先？係嘛？跟住又要仲要同佢夾公仔添，係啊！夾公仔仲要夾翻佢自己嘅公仔喎，因為佢哋係偶像嚟嘅，即係佢哋跑完馬之後係仲要作為偶像出道嘅，仲要唱歌跳舞嘅。咁所以跟住你夾公仔嘅時候，你夾翻佢自己公仔啦。即係你正常就唔會溝隻馬嘅，但係你而家係溝埋隻馬，我唔知會唔會食埋啦。但係總之就係你將一個有智慧嘅種族，人類嘅種族，係令到佢哋淨係可以做一樣嘢啊，就係訓練同埋跑馬啦。仲要做埋偶像啦，係啦。其他人係唔會做嘅，係啦。其他人係淨係做訓練佢跑馬嘅啫，其他人就係訓練佢跑馬嘅啫，係啊，所以就係黐線嘅動物保育咩啊？你呢個 logic 咪錯咯？你知唔知咩叫動物保育啊？動物保育係動物嘅權益高過人類㗎。你都未明嗰個動物保護嘅 logic， 動物保護個 logic 就係動物嘅權益係高過人類，高過人類好撚多啊！
Can we trade?
If you've got the
話撚知你殺幾多千萬人啦，黐線嘅，得動物先有權益嘅就係呢個世界，屌你人類冇權益嘅。
To heal, Mutt. Look what I've got. You'll love.
唔關事，係一個 logical 嘅推論嚟嘅，唔關可唔可愛事啊，係一個 logical 嘅推論嚟嘅。喺動物保育嘅世界入邊，佢哋唔係追求動物嘅權益同人類平等，佢哋追求嘅係動物嘅權益高於人類。你明唔明啊？點解啊？點解啊？因為動物係冇智慧嘅，你明唔明？冇人類嘅嗰種智慧或者智能，係啊。但係佢係一個生命喎，係咪？呢個係一個出於保護弱者嘅一個邏輯嘅推論嚟嘅，就因為佢弱啲，所以佢更加需要權益。佢比起有智慧嘅人類更加需要權益。人類俾人奴役，有咩好保護啫？人類本身自己有智慧噶嘛，佢俾人奴役，佢唔喜歡，佢會反抗噶嘛。佢唔反抗即係佢喜歡啦，係咪先？動物俾人奴役，佢自己講唔到佢喜唔喜歡噶嘛，係咪？咁所以你咪要禁止佢俾人奴役咯，因為佢唔識，因為佢表達唔到，佢保護唔到自己，所以你咪要負責保護佢咯。佢嘅權益咪就係比人類高咯，好 logical 啊，冇問題喎。我話知你隻 game 世界末日啦，總之你嗨撚到隻狗你就係千古罪人，係啦。 哇！我仲要瞓到聽日嘅朝頭早喎。唔係，我要瞓到聽。我瞓到聽日中午喎，tomorrow noon 喎。我唔可以走咗去啊！走咗去一陣翻唔切嚟，佢又當我任務失敗。所以大家都好中意呢個角色咯，係啊。所以大家都好 buy 呢個角色咯。咁當然就唔係因為純粹係咁解啦，係啦。即係大家都知係因為佢將佢愛佢老婆嗰個感情投入咗隻狗度啫，係啦。咁就唔單純係因為隻狗嘅。但係你又唔可以否認，好多人係因為佢為咗隻狗，所以去殺咗好多人，係得到好多人嘅讚賞喎。咁我唯有等嘅啫喎。真係好驚。我真係好驚賽馬會輸啊！屌你！嚇，仲有邊個啊？冇啦嘛，齊噶啦嘛。
God bless you. What? Take care.
咁馬房條友呢？哇！佢仲未講條賽道係唔係之前嗰啲棍又插咗喺邊喎？ 我睇佢個樣係，我哋要等到正午先可以開始。咁我咪好蝕底啦，其實，因為我個磅一定好撚重喎，成身都係裝備。點唔係北㗎嘛？點解咁？因為佢唔開始嘅。會唔會我跑？會唔會我行過去執晒啲嘢返嚟，佢都未開始㗎？12點㗎咯喎，1點都嚟緊啦！哇，搭正！
Where the best steeds and riders in the land will compete to see who's fastest. Fate and fortune won't decide the winner here today. Horsemanship, knowing the lay of the land, and quick wits will bring victory. But I won't hold things up any longer. Competitors, prepare yourselves. Ready, steady, go!
等先。And now to win, giddy up.全熟佢呢個賽制點樣玩法？哇！佢邊度先係為之 checkpoint 啊？哇！黐線！ By the mill in Melhor yet 唔係嘛？佢個哦， 我屌！屌！唔好走，唔好住，唔好住，喺邊度啊？呀，我應該兜喺個樹林度，點會 cut 出嚟咧？哎呀，我呢度斜落去咪算咯。喺度兜翻城市咪仲行得仲耐。喂，屌！冇亂咁行。
Show them what you know. Who's there? Happy.
黐線，我覺得我係輸到車尾燈都見唔到啲 friend。哇！冇路嘅原來係 ，sorry， 我諗我真係要聽日先再玩過啦，戇鳩，唔得喎，真係要跟住佢哋喎。同埋真係要知下一站去邊先得喎，如果唔係，好撚大鑊㗎喎。我先喺呢度，冇理由唔行山路啊！但係佢嗰個濕鳩山路係去到呢度係真係山嚟嘅。以前啲地圖冇等高線係咁噶啦，唉，戇鳩。我哋睇下再玩過，黐線嘅，我都話咗好驚，唉，好彩有 save 啫，聽晚再玩過，多謝晒大家嘅收睇同埋吹水，我哋聽晚再見啦，拜拜。